Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel, A Natural Nuance Hair Spa. So recently, I've come across a couple of clients and some things I've heard people say online in regards to not tipping the owners of beauty salons and also barbershops. And so I couldn't really quite understand that, and so I did a little research, did a little, digging to see what's going on. Because in my mind, I believe that you should tip anyone who's giving you service, regardless of whether or not they own the establishment. And so I just wanted to do a little background and just see where this comes from. And this is what I found. So historically, tipping was viewed as something given to workers who earned hourly wages or commission, and they did not own the business. The reasoning was that the owner set the prices, the owner keeps the profits, and the owner has more control over the income. Therefore, the owner doesn't need any tips. In today's beauty industry, the rule doesn't always reflect how things actually are. So many salon owners still work behind the chair. They pay booth rent, overhead, product costs, taxes, insurance, etc. And they often take less home than people assume. Truth be told, a lot of business owners in the beauty industry aren't making as much as you think they're making. Overhead tends to be very high. I mean, think about it. We're right now dealing with inflation, with tariffs and things like that. So just know those things also affect the owners as well. And in a lot of instances, the owner functions as both the owner and the stylist. So many clients' logic now is that if they're being provided the service by the owner or by a stylist, whoever's providing the service, that's who they actually tip. Because the tip is about the service experience, not about the job title. Keep that in mind. I totally understand as to why people have the idea of they should not tip the owner. Because in their mind, they're thinking the owner is setting the prices, the owner is getting the lump sum of the money, but you forget that the owner is actually running a business, and with any business comes overhead. But also they're providing a service, and so anyone who serves you, whether it is the owner of the beauty salon, the owner of the barbershop, the owner of the restaurant, you should still tip them because they're providing you a service. With that in mind, you'll generally see three client mindsets. Either they are traditional, they do not tip the owner, they're service based, and if they like their hair, they'll tip you, and then relationship based, they value you, so they tip you. Let's talk about how you can subtly set tipping expectations as an owner. So option one is to let technology do the talking. Depending on the software that you use to run your business and check people out, such as Gloss, Genius, Square, Vagaro, you can go in and turn on the option so they're able to leave a tip. Another option is to use language that positions you as the service provider. Speaking is, I'll take you up front. Let's get you checked out. I've added your treatment style for today. So pretty much they will remember that you are actually the stylist, you provided the service, and they're not thinking owner. To add a gentle note. You can put something up on your walls that say, hey, tipping is appreciated. Tipping is normal. There's no pressure, but we like tips. Then there's an option to educate without announcing. So you will do this by explaining what goes into the processes that you're doing. Like, let's say you're doing scalp analysis, what you're doing, what goes into that. Talk about product formulation and knowledge. And you can also share the science behind your treatment plans and why you're doing what you're doing. The more value that they perceive, the more likely they'll be to tip you and to show you their appreciation. So one way that you can actually do this and without making it awkward is for you to just raise your prices. Raise them up by 15 to 20%, and that way it will eliminate tipping. And you can also let them know that they don't have to tip, and then you'll still have clients that will tip because, again, they appreciate you and they value you. But that's one way to kind of get rid of that awkwardness. So let's also just talk about why you want tips, or why you feel a way when you don't receive tips. Even waiters and waitresses, why they feel that way. It's not about the money, it's about identity. You are still a stylist behind the chair. In my case, I'm a clinical trichologist, so I still have a specialty. I offer a boutique luxury brand and boutique style salon. Now, I offer superb customer service to everyone. So sometimes when I don't receive a tip, I wonder if it's something that I'm doing. But know that it's not always you. It's just that some people do think that you're not supposed to tip the owner. And this is something that's age old. It goes all the way back. So just keep these things in mind. But truth be told, if someone provides a service, and if you're providing the service, you should tip. You should definitely appreciate them. I hope this video has been helpful for the stylist and also the client. Please leave a comment, like, share, and let me know what you think about all of my videos in this particular video. And let's just discuss it. Let's talk in the comments. All right. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.